Hey, online crew. Let's talk about stop chasing people and attracting them to us on social media. There is nothing that makes my blood boil more than some of the spammy messages I receive with people chasing me. And I'm going to read a couple out to you that I've received in the last couple of days. Just shocking. It's it it just really annoys me. I don't know about you guys, but we don't need to chase people like some people do in this industry. And the unfortunate part about it is it really gives every one of us in this industry of social selling and network marketing. It gives us all a really bad name when people go out there and bug people and annoy them and chase them. Do you agree? So I think we need to have a chat about this and then really realize, what does it take to attract people to you? And yes, I could talk to you, for hours about attraction marketing, but this is not really what that's about. So yeah, attraction marketing is really important. That's what I teach here. Being a human before a marketer, all of that kind of stuff. But this is about personality traits and how you truly attract people to you on social media. Okay. So I want to give you a couple of examples, and I'm just going to pull them in. I've got them on my screen because I forgot I was going live on my phone over here on Instagram. So I've got them up on my computer. You won't be able to see them, but I'm going to read you this message. This is from somebody that I got on one of my platforms. I'm going to read this to you. I'm not going to name the person. So all I got was, "Hi, how are you?" Now, I'll just minimize that, come back to you guys. If you know or if you heard any of my teaching and trainings before, something that I recommend that you don't do is just jump into a stranger's inbox and go, "Hi, how are you?" What I recommend people do is implement what I call ICQ, which is intention, compliment, question. So you go to social media with intention. If you know that you want to message a certain person, so you do that intentionally, find a reason to compliment them on something to do with their content. That's how you'll get people's attention, because they'll feel seen and heard when you give them a compliment on something that you've seen of theirs, and then ask them a question. So instead of popping into somebody's inbox saying, "Hi, how are you?" pop into somebody's inbox with intention, like you're intentionally messaging that person, but give them a compliment and ask them a question and start the conversation that way. Okay. So I bit back, which I don't like it, but I just, yeah. Anyway, "Hey, how are you?" is what I got. I said, "Good, thank you," the person's name. "Is there something I can help you with?" Okay. This one's actually a TikTok example. So they're on my very strategically branded page. So I thought they were messaging me about something to do with my content there. So that's why I said, "Is there something I can help you with?" "Am good. Did you see my post about NFT mining?" So then I've said, "No, I didn't. Sorry." So then they've come back with just an image of some money. I invested $700 and I got $1,200 profit in just 6 hours of my investment. That's all they said. So I've said, "I'm happy for you." Then they've said, "You can definitely do it as well. Yeah, I just want to introduce you to it." I've said, "Thank you, but I already have 14 income streams and I'm very happy with what I'm already doing." So I'm still being polite. Then they've come back with, "Her trading is 100% profits. Assured, I've made a lot of profits with her teaching." I don't even know who "her" is. "It's online trading platform. You can easily text they manager to get started. She will teach you how to invest as well." Like, not even really explaining it to me properly. I said, "That's great." I've used the person's name again. "But as I said above, I'm really happy with what I'm already doing." "Okay, but you can still join this one too." And then I've said, again, "No, thank you." Like, how pushy does somebody need to be and not referencing, not even listening, not asking anything about me, just push, push, push. This is not the way to build on social media. If you know anyone building on social media that way, sending those kind of messages, please tag them in this video. So the next one I got, so this is Facebook. Hello, haven't used my name. Just basic principles, people. Use somebody's name, especially if you don't know them. Show them some respect and use their name. These are just cut and paste messages. Hello with their little hand emoji. How are you doing? Hope you enjoyed your day. I discovered something about, enter the name of the company. I won't say it. And I've been hearing a lot about it. Are you also one of the, this might give it away, so I won't say that. If so, I would like us to share ideas about business. Thanks. So I don't know this person. Not using my name, not just blanket copy paste stuff, talking immediately about their company, saying that they want to talk about it. Okay, that one I actually went back and said, no disrespect, but that's actually the kind of message that I teach people exactly what not to say. And they just sort of came back with, oh. Anyway, my point is that is not, neither of those messages or approaches are any kind of way, shape, or form to attract anybody on social media to their businesses. Do you agree? So we've got to clean up our act. Now we do that two different ways. One is like deliver content with attraction marketing strategies, like learning how to attract people to you, the social media type way. That's actually a conversation for a whole different training about attraction marketing on social media. The second thing is, and I want to read you this quote. So this was actually shared by an upline of mine in a team chat yesterday, and I thought it was brilliant, and it concretes exactly, like, it was just bizarre timing. But I really want you to listen to this, because this is so true. And this was a quote from Lewis Howes, who's got millions of followers, author, former professional athlete, podcaster. Like, he knows what he's talking about. Here's the quote. Listen to this. If you spend your time chasing butterflies, they fly away. But if you spend time making a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come to you. When you focus on improving yourself, everything you want will come to you. We attract based on who we are, not what we want. Okay? Those messages that I read out to you just before are 100% focused on what that person wants. It's what they want. They want somebody to join their team. They want somebody to sign up with them. They want me to play their game. It's 100% based on what they want. Okay? Listen to this again. We attract based on who we are, not what we want. So that whole conversation is wrong. And there are so many people in this industry that are still playing that disrespectful, selfish game on social media. And it does my head in, because there are so many of us trying to build the right way. But when those people are building that way, it gives us all a bad name. And that's a shame. So we all need to clean up our act. And as I said, if you've got people or you know people that are sending those kind of messages, like I just read out before, please tag them in this video, because we all need to do a better job. We attract people to us through who we are, not what you want from other people. So there's the whole, how do you grow on, social media through attraction marketing principles, personal branding, there's the whole content piece of it. But the other piece of it with attraction marketing is, who are you and how are you showing up as a person? And are you that person that you would love to recruit? I was just talking to the VIPs about this. We've just finished a 2-hour call with my VIP students. We're just talking about this very thing. If you brainstormed a whole list of qualities that you would love with somebody to, recruit, they would show up, they would be confident, they'd be trustworthy, they'd be resourceful, they'd be probably entertaining in some way, they'd be proactive, they'd be disciplined, they'd do the work, they'd be motivated, they'd give value, they'd be nurturing, they'd be caring, they'd just, think of all the qualities that you would love from a perfect kind of team member. And think of people that you like to absorb content from social media. There's a reason you go back and look at people's content for some reason, like they're inspiring or they're empowering or they're valuable or they're entertaining or, they've just got, great content all round. Are you that person on social media? Are you an attractive person, not physically, on social media? Like when you scroll your own content, particularly those of you like on a Facebook personal profile and you've got a variety of sort of different content going up, how are you being perceived, do you think, by other people? How are you showing up? People in this industry buy into people, not what you're selling, not the company that you're with, not even the products that you sell. They're buying into you because they trust you, they like you. If people don't like you or trust you, they're not going to buy anything from you. So your future in all of this, if you want to attract more people too, yes, learn all of the social media strategies, personal branding, attraction marketing, all the platforms, how to show up with your content. But it's you, it's your personality. It's like you look at top leaders. Why are they top leaders? It's because they are them, their personality traits, how they show up. They're leaders. They do the do. They create content that's inspiring or valuable, or, etc. Like, are you doing all those things? I want to read this quote to you again. If you spend your time chasing butterflies, they fly away. If you spend your time chasing prospects, sending those spammy messages that I just read out to you at the beginning of this live, they fly away. I'm so far gone from those 2 people that sent me those messages because I have no respect for them. They just messaged me with their own agenda, with their own intention. There was nothing personal about them, not even my name, neither of them. So if you chase butterflies, they'll fly away. However, if you spend time making a beautiful garden, the butterflies will flock to you. It may take time. It may take a longer time than you think for people watching you on social media. But are you a person worth watching? Are you a person giving value? Are you a person, when you message people, are you using their name? Are you showing them respect? Are you giving them compliments? Are you asking them questions? Or are you the one doing all the talking? If you are the one doing all the talking in Messenger or any platforms, you are doing it wrong. You got to listen to people, care for people, nurture your prospects. In 2025, our environment is very, very different in how we convert the sale. Times are gone where you put something on social media and somebody just buys. Time has gone where people could just send a message in Messenger and catch or hook somebody in and that they'll buy. You've got to nurture people these days. You've got to be trustworthy. People are spoilt for choice on social media. There's multiple platforms. There's billions of pieces of content going out every single day. People are spoiled for choice. How do you stand out from the crowd? Be a freaking human before a marketer. Can you tell this annoys me? Because I don't think it's fair that people send those kind of messages that I read out to you at the beginning of this live. And it just gives everyone a bad name about network marketing and social selling and building on social media. It's just not fair. You don't need to chase people like that. You attract them to you, but you attract them to you through, 1, learn all about attraction marketing strategies, personal branding, etc., like that. But also you as a person. So there's attraction marketing, social media type training, but there's attraction as you as an individual, you as a person. How do you carry yourself? How do you talk to people? How do you nurture prospects? How are you showing up to attract people to you? So build the garden and the butterflies will come. Do you get my point? You have all got strengths, even if you doubt yourself or you think you've got imposter syndrome or, you know, all the things like, who would listen to me? I'm not good enough. I'm not successful enough. I'm not a big rank. Excuse me. I've been talking for hours. You know, I don't have a big rank. All that self-doubt. You don't need to have any of those things. You don't even need to have a huge amount of money in your bank account to be nice, respectful, use somebody's name, give good value, inspire people, empower people, motivate people, know where you're going, know who you're talking to and what problems you solve for them. You don't need to be a top leader and already have huge success to have any of those things. So I would just really encourage you to think about how you're showing up. Gone are the days where we send messages like the ones I just read out to you. They literally make my skin crawl. And even when somebody is still pushing when I'm saying no, they're still pushing. Like, how disrespectful is that? So let's do a better job. Let's be respectful. Let's show up as better people. You know, grow into the person that you know you want to be and that you know you want to become, and you will attract many more people to you. So we you know, bottom line is we attract people based on who we are, not what we want from people, and certainly not what we sell. We attract people by who we are. So if you need to become a better version of yourself and show up in a nicer way, funnier way, valuable way, then that might be something for you to think about. Okay? I think there's a lot of people that can do a lot better in this industry, and that's why I'm talking about it. And if you're not familiar with my lives, my first live video of the week is always something to do with personal growth, personal development, something to help us be better versions of ourselves so we can you know, achieve everything that we want to achieve. When you improve yourself, when you become the best version of yourself, everything you want will come to you. So when you become that best version of yourself, everything you want will come to you. So let's all do a better job of working on ourselves. What do you think? Okay. Hey, Dean. Hey, Doreen. And yes, Dean, I know there are still leaders out there that are teaching their downlines that crap. The second one, I actually said to the person, can I ask, has an upline actually given you this script to send out? They didn't answer me, but I did ask that question because, you know, shame on those uplines that is putting out those scripts. Those days are gone. Be a human before a marketer, and you'll do a lot better in your business. Okay? So I hope that resonates with you, or it just gives you a little bit of motivation to just, you know, really think about the person that you need to come to attract more people to you, because it really is down to you. It's not up to the company, the products, the comp plan or anything. It's you that will make you be successful. Those things all help, yes, but it's actually you, your personality, the way that you show up, the self-worth you have, the value that you provide, the content that you put out there that inspires people. That's what will help you be successful. Okay? So join me later in the week where I will teach you some more skills to be successful on social media. If you are in my coaching community, this week we're talking about AI. I'm going to give you some strategies of how to use AI to help you create content, but also highlight some of the downfalls that I'm seeing a lot of with people using, you know, AI. And don't forget, last week, coaching community, I gave you 50 template hooks for you to use on your social media. That's in the coaching community if you missed it last week. Okay? So I will see you live later in the week.